Yeah!
This week's first descent is Catwoman issue number 45 with the Adam Hughes cover. If you were watching some of my vids, I was basically workshopping a new segment because I'm watching a couple of my old comic book haul videos, and it's usually just a blank screen with me just chit-chatting for like a minute to 3 minutes, and it's like people gotta be looking at something, so I'm gonna give it some nice eye candy, something to look at. This past summer, I appreciate everybody watching those videos. I just wanted to do a couple of things different as I was reloading on my comic book hauls. I got about 6 in the chamber now. It's been a pretty good run. I think you'll enjoy, especially this video. This week I got packages from Psychotronic, Squirt Gun, and eBay. So we'll definitely be going through some of that stuff. But before we get to that, we gotta get to our 2 from the Tomb. The theme for this week's 2 from the Tomb is holding out, waiting for the right time to buy, for the better grade. So both of these books I picked up and basically spent the same amount of money. Their copies I had were in much worse condition. Had I just waited, I probably only had to buy one copy. Instead I have 2 now, one decent copy and one really not so good copy. But first up is Mr. Miracle. Actually, I spent a little bit less money on this one. I spent $40 on my first one. It's missing a chunk out of here, I believe, if I remember correctly. All kinds of dings, dangs, and everything you would want on a nice beat up dollar box book that I paid $40 for. But yeah, Mr. Miracle issue number 1. The other one I literally bought the same book at the same show. I've been looking for this book for the longest time. It's Thor issue 150. Paid $20 for this copy, paid $15 for the other copy. The other copy is like, all kind of shit wrong with it. Spine breaks, chipping everywhere. Looks like somebody blew snot all over it or something. Or ate like, Chinese food on it or something. But yeah, both, and plus it's Jack Kirby's birthday, for crying out loud. Or at least it was the past week. So I had to pull out a couple of Jack Kirby books. But yeah, the theme is basically, this hobby is the long run. This hobby is, you gotta think of it as the long game. If you're not happy with a grade or anything like that, I was happy with the Mr. Miracle because I've been looking for that book for the longest time. But like I said, a year later I ended up buying a super nice copy for less than I paid for the other one. And the same thing, literally 40 minutes later I had this book in hand compared to my other one. Now I got the other one, getting ready to sell it. But if it's not right time to buy, it's not the right time to buy. And happy birthday, Jack Kirby. So next we're gonna get to Psychotronic, Squirt Gun. I took a little footage of me opening it, so let's roll that footage. Alright guys, this is the package from Psychotronic, Squirt Gun. Great YouTuber. His link's always down below in my list of YouTube channels you should check out, so definitely check out his channel, of course. We were doing a trade and he already sent his out before I could even pull my books out or to even find something he wanted, so he's a super nice guy. Hopefully by the time I put this vid up, I already got his stuff in the mail. It should be, because I'm going to be showing this probably about a week and a half later. So, but definitely check out his channel. One of the cool guys, man. So just going to open this up real quick here. Dan Ziggy. That's pretty awesome, man. Freaking love it, dude. Oh, man. Thanks again, Aaron, for that. It was real nice of you to send that stuff and some extra stuff in here. Oh, wow. So book 5. Oh, wow. This is the one I was looking for, too, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, man. Awesome, man. Damn, dude, thanks. I appreciate that so much. So what I might do is, since Air was so nice, I might keep these ones. But I'm gonna pull mine out. And hopefully when I put this this video together, I'll have them all pulled out. I think I got this one, maybe a couple others. And what I'll do is like some sort of giveaway or something like that to pay it forward a little bit. So hopefully by the end time I get this video out. Wow, dude, thanks so much, man. I really love this series too. Oh man, that's really awesome. Yeah, I highly recommend this series. So this is the book we were traded for, and he was so nice to I guess he bought it in a lot or something like that, and he ended up getting 2 of them. So he offered the trade for me to give him a trade or something like that. Or I can't even talk right now. He offered me. I've been wanting this book for so long, dude. I really appreciate it, man. To finally have it in my collection after all these years, just a loss of words to finally have it in my possession. So this has been like one of those books I just like. I could never. When I did find it, I just never pulled the trigger on it or anything like that. So. Again, I really appreciate it. I'm going to have your books out here. Hopefully, by the time this video comes out, I'm hoping to have it out Labor Day weekend. Hopefully, you have your books in hand that I'm giving to you. So, but thanks again. So I had to speed it up a little bit. And I mentioned I filmed that when it came in. That was about 2 weeks ago. So I figured just put the books back out here so you can actually take a look at them. There you go. So again, thanks. I don't want to use his real name, to Psychotronic Squirt Gun. If you're not following him, which you should be, I put his link on my vids when I do my list there. So he's just an old school collector. He's not trying to sell you something or or trying to influence you in any way. He just puts books he likes with his filthy 50s centers. I love that, man. I wish I would have thought of that. But show some more of these books here real quick. Just a great series, man. Highly recommended if you're a Batman fan, especially if you're an old school Batman fan. If you don't care for the the bat and the cat nonsense that's been going on for the last like 4 or 5 years. This is just good old-fashioned. We'll take a quick look inside here. Just the artwork in this, man, is just some of Mark Silvestri's best stuff. Hot damn. Next is my eBay purchase. So before I went on a little summer vacation, I talked about filling out my Verotik run, basically all my runs. I even did a video about it, about the 5 runs that I'm collecting. Check it out down below. But the Verotik stuff is what I'm really trying to piece together. And to be honest, I'm mostly buying a lot of it online. I cannot find enough of it out in the wild to, even begin to try to put stuff together. So, but first up, I finally completed my Death Dealer run, which is with issues 3 and 4. So issue 3 right here, this is some Liam Sharpie Sharp interiors. And I know Death Dealer came back, I think through Opus. I bought the first couple issues, but yeah, I just wasn't feeling it the way I was feeling it. This is a extra, violent. The imagery is a lot better, and I think the artist is a lot better on these books also. So yeah, Liam Sharp did the artwork in this book. Then the great Arthur Sudam did the interiors on this book, and this is Death Dealer issue number 4. If you don't know who Arthur Sudam is, you probably know him from Marvel Zombies. A lot of those early issues he did the artwork for. I'm not sure if he did them for everything, but I'm pretty sure he did them from at least Marvel Zombies 1 and 2. I do have 3 and 4, so I think he did some of those covers. But yeah, I finally finished my Death Dealer run. I'm still looking for the second print of the first issue. I have one signed by Glenn and the Biz. I also have just a regular cover, or a regular copy. I have the issue 2, but I'm still looking for the second printing of Death Dealer issue number 1. For all you Dave Stevens fans out there, this one took me a while to find. Took me, just like I said, it took me forever to find this. And it's through Verotik Comics. I'm going to see if I can pull this up just a little bit. It's a pretty decent sized book here. So compared to a regular comic, you can tell how big it is. Basically, it's the artwork of Dave Stevens through different things. Some of the stuff I can't show. Let's see if I can, you can see like the stuff he did for Black Angel. This was a Verotik book. A Verotik cover, I believe. That was reprinting some issues of back in the day. But I say this is the first modern appearance of the bad girl art. Dave Stevens, the great one. Let me see what else I can. Some of the stuff, like I said, I can't show. But there was something I wanted to show you guys. Where's that here? This book right here. So I'm putting an APB after this one. This is a Crossfire, and I believe it's issue 12. It's a Dave Stevens cover. So I've been looking for this book every time I go to anytime I go to a book where there's a sale where there's a lot of independent books. And I believe it came out on First Comics, or I'll put it down below what it is. I can't remember offhand. I should have had that written down. But yeah, this is this cover is just badass. It's got the Marilyn Monroe looking character there. Like, I've never read this, so it could be easily Marilyn Monroe, but Yeah, I'm on the lookout for this book. A lot of people who watch this channel are, yeah, huge Dave Stevens fans. But yeah, if you find this book, buy it. You see what else I can show here? Maybe something else. There's a lot of TNA in this book, and you can probably see as I'm Betty Page, obviously. But yeah, this book is pretty damn expensive. I ended up finding a copy. You can tell it's a little on the rough side up here. I'm gonna see if I can show you, but it's good enough. Like I said, it's got a couple of bends down here, but I'm happy with it. I only paid $20 for it. Yeah, if you go on eBay, it's easily close to up to $100. So super happy to have this in my collection. I've been looking for it for the longest time. All right. So my Verotik collection is coming along. I'm going to do an overview after I get maybe about 10 or 15 more issues. I'll do a complete overview. It'll probably be something I do during the winter. So if you're a Verotik comics fan, stick around. I got some more stuff to show. So believe it or not, my pull list is going down really low. I mean, I'm going into the shop like every 2 to 3 weeks, and sometimes I only have one book. So this week I only had one book. It's King Spawn issue number 25 with that $2.99 price tag, baby. No double-sized issue for no freaking reason. Yeah, it's 25 issues in. Still loving the series. Loving this. Loving Gunslinger. Even the Spawn title, the home title, has still been pretty good. I haven't been buying Scorched for a long time. There's a couple issues I want to get that look cool, just cool covers, but I just wasn't feeling it. Every time I look at it a little bit, I'm still not feeling it. So, I mean, if you're reading Scorched and you think it's peasy, you gotta pick that fucking thing up. Put it down below. Tell me what I'm missing. But I ended up picking up the $7 Facsimile, which is ridiculous in itself. But I do have the True Believers. I got like, as many of you know, I've been going through my collection, and I ended up finding out I bought like 3 or 4 of those things, the True Believers 300. So I really didn't need this, but I figured it looks cooler without the True Believers and stuff on there, and it just says Amazing Spider-Man. It's a good placeholder. I still want to get a first printing of this, but I mean, come on, $7, guys. That's ridiculous. It shouldn't be more than anything than $3.99, $4.99 tops. But oh well. There's some cool facsimiles coming out. If you guys didn't know, I think there's one this month maybe, or it's next month. I can't remember. But it's they're reprinting Detective Comics. I can't remember what issue, but it's the first appearance of the Penguin. Then I think the month after that, I saw it in the new previews or whatever. They're reprinting the Detective Comics with the first appearance of Riddler. So definitely, those might be worth picking up. I mean, they're probably gonna charge $7 for them too, but I mean, that might be worth it. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, whatever. It's a good placeholder, I say. Last book I picked up. I was telling the shop owner that every time I come in here, I see this book, and I was like, like I said, if I have like a small week, I always try to pick stuff off the shelf, man, because at least 1 or 2 issues. I don't want to be in there for 1 issue and then walk out. I mean, that's ridiculous. But somehow I managed to always find something. If worse comes to worse, I'll just get something out of the back issue bin, or I'll buy bags and boards. But I picked up Shudder issue number 6. just thought this cover was badass. Like I said, every time I come in there, this issue is like literally one of the first issues, like sitting right in the front door, the one on the rack, and I look at it, and I always look at it, it's like, oh man, should I buy it, should I not? And then, like I said, I had a low week this week, and I just love this cover, so I figured out what the hell, I'll pick it up. It's basically like a creepy magazine. It is, the size of a magazine. A copy there. But I figured out, I'll just read it. Wanted to get to the executioner. So I didn't even get a chance to really read this yet. It's like a warrant magazine. I think these are all news stories. Yeah. Yeah, they have to be. Because you got like the vampirist and stuff like that too. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty metal. Alright guys, thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting all my other videos. A lot of people just like watching the comic book haul vids. But I really appreciate you commenting and stuff. So, and I appreciate you checking out all those other channels. Supporting those channels. I mean, it just makes it, because I like watching these guys. I like watching their channels and stuff. So the more, interaction people get with comments and stuff, I always say comments are better than views. Interaction, that's what it's all about. So thanks for all your comments. I really appreciate them. Thanks for your, whatever, thumbs up and all that, or middle fingers, whatever you, thumbs downs, whatever you want to do. But, all right, guys, next week, I'm not even going to give it away. Something I said I probably would never do, and then I ended up doing it. So if you've been following this channel for years, I tend to contradict myself, usually in the same video, but we'll save that for another video. But we'll talk to you next week, and thanks for watching.